In this lesson plan, we're going to cover negative keywords in your Google AdWords account. So you've set up your Google AdWords account, you set up a campaign, then you've set up your ad groups and your ads, and you've assigned keywords to those ad groups. Well, what happens is if you have any phrase match or broad match terms, your bid placements are saying, yes, if anybody uses this phrase, regardless if they add to the front or the back of that phrase or keyword, I still want you to show this ad. Or it's broad, which means if anything that user types in looks similar to what my ad is, go ahead and show it, even if the keyword's not in there. You will start collecting keywords that you didn't actually bid on completely, and then you have the option to either add those to your account, which there's reasons to do that, or you remove them from your account because they're not relative and they don't match that ad. So it's important that you spend some time looking at your keywords. Now I'm inside, this is the new Google AdWords beta. You might be using Google AdWords Express, or you might have other software that you're using. What you're going to want to navigate to is go to campaigns. Then you want to go to your keywords, and you want to use the filter that says show all so that you can look at all the ones that you've run. So in my case, keywords is here. I click on these little three dots and I can click on show paused or hide paused. Okay, I want to show them all right now for the sake of this video, so I have them all selected. Normally I hide my paused keywords and ads so that they're not too confusing if I'm running a lot of ads. But for this case, I want to go ahead and show them. Then I go ahead over here to this column and I sort clicks, and I want to go highest to lowest. So what this is going to show me is the keywords that have had the most clicks over time. And that will help me determine whether or not I want to add that keyword to one of my ad groups, or if I want to block it from add it to the negative keyword so that it does not show up anymore. So the first thing here we have is search keywords. Okay, so these are the terms you've actually bid on. Over here we have search terms, and these are where the terms are showing up that you didn't actually bid on, but they're either a phrase match or a broad match. So it is showing up in some clicks, and these are going to show us where those are. And then you have your negative keywords, and these are the keywords you've added that you do not want to pay for advertising. Okay, so it's so important that you add to your negative keyword list. So let's go back to our search terms. So search keywords, what we're bidding on. Search terms are phrases around what we're bidding on that we're also still paying for because of the way we have our auction set up, right? So we're going to sort by clicks, highest to lowest. Okay, it looks like it's already here. So here's the first one: Las Vegas real estate market. Okay, now in my case, you're going to see that I've already added some of these or made them negative keywords. Las Vegas real estate market, maybe I was just bidding on Las Vegas real estate market report and I had a phrase match selected. And so if somebody typed in anything with that phrase, it was coming up. Maybe it was Las Vegas real estate market stats or data or anything like that. Well, what they're showing me is that people were typing in just the phrase Las Vegas real estate market. So I can go ahead and add that as an exact match phrase because people are repeating that over and over again. In fact, 553 clicks on Las Vegas real estate market. So I went ahead and set up a new ad group called Las Vegas real estate market, and I added that. Okay, now here's one I haven't done anything with yet, and this is a really good example. So single story homes for sale in Las Vegas. My ad, though, the ad group is Southwest Las Vegas homes. So here's what what we're noticing is, oh, okay, so Google has, when people type in single story homes for sale in Las Vegas, it is returning my ad group for Southwest Las Vegas homes. Well, to me, these aren't a great match. Single story homes is very specific. Southwest homes is very specific. But what it does tell me is people are looking for single story homes for sale in Las Vegas. So if I haven't already run an ad group called single story homes for sale in Las Vegas, then I would want to go ahead and start an ad group for that phrase. Okay? If I, I might say, okay, well, people are interested in Southwest Las Vegas. Why don't I go in and add another ad group called single story homes for sale in Southwest Las Vegas and see how many clicks that actually gets. So what I can do here is I can actually click on that and I can add it as a keyword, or I can add it as a negative keyword. So if I add it as a keyword, then I'm going to choose, here's the keyword phrase, here's where I want them to land. This is the final URL. Here's what I'm willing to pay for that. And here's the ad group, okay? But in my case, I don't like that because it's too generic. So instead, I would go in and create a new ad group, a new ad, and place that new keyword phrase, which I'm going to do for you in another video, not in this one, because I want to focus just specifically on how to add negative keywords, okay? So then we'll keep going down here. Real estate Las Vegas, so I'm going to add that one. Let me find one that might not be appropriate. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to sort this by lowest clicks to highest clicks so that I can show you one. Okay, Panorama Towers, that's appropriate. Let me just scan here for a second. Horse properties, those are all fine. Ranches, those are fine. So things that I have added to my negative keywords are things like mobile homes, rentals, for sale by owner, you know, anything like that that I don't have. Okay, here, well, this one's actually a really good one. See where it says handyman properties for sale in Las Vegas? I love that one, and I would go create a new ad for that because for some reason, handyman properties is coming up under horse property. But what if I start a new ad campaign called Fixer Uppers? And I add handyman properties for sale in Las Vegas under my Fixer Upper ad. So that would be very appropriate. Again, we're going to come back to creating those ads. Horse permit, those are all still good. We've done such a good job narrowing this down that we see less and less keyword phrases that aren't appropriate. Okay, this was a good one. Look at this one. Horses for sale Las Vegas. And I've already excluded it. So what's happening is as a real estate agent, this particular website, we sell real estate and we have horse property for sale. So these are properties that either have horse property features like stalls or hot walkers or arenas, or they're just permitted. They're in the zoning that permits horses here in Las Vegas, right? And so, but somebody was looking for horses for sale. Well, I don't want to pay for that because if somebody's looking for horses for sale and they click my ad, that's not really appropriate. Now, somebody else might say, oh, I still want to run that ad because if somebody's looking to buy a horse, they might also look at horse property and they're probably only going to click it if they're interested in horse property. So somebody else might leave it up there. So you have to decide what's right for you. But in my case, it was a negative. And so I checked it off and then you go to negative keywords and you add it right here. And you can actually make a list of them, or you can add them right from your list here. I think we had horses for sale. Yeah, it looks like because I've already added, it's not coming up again. Okay, let's go back to search terms. And let me see if I can find any more. I'm looking at these ones here that say none. A lot of great ideas I'm getting just from scanning this today, though. And I look forward to showing you how to create the new ads. Houses in Las Vegas that you can have horses rental property. That one's still okay. Las Vegas homes with a barn, definitely still okay. Okay, here we go. Montana horse ranch. Obviously, that is not relevant to Las Vegas. I don't want to advertise for a Montana horse ranch, so I'm going to add that to my negative keywords. So all I do is click this. Up here, add as negative keyword. Then it'll say, do you want to add that negative keyword to just this group, or to your entire campaign, or to a negative keyword list? We're going to add this to the entire campaign because I never want to pay for Montana horse ranch for sale. And I'm going to click save. And that is all there is to it. Now, that doesn't mean that more phrases around the word Montana won't pop up, but that exact phrase, whatever it was, we just looked at, Montana horses for sale, won't come up again in that combination with that exact match search, and we won't pay for it again. So if you're not looking at your negative keywords, you could be potentially paying for keywords that don't have anything to do with you and aren't going to benefit you, and you don't want that. And also, if you're not looking at the keywords, you're not getting inspiration and ideas for new ad groups, which we're going to talk about in another video. So that's what we needed to cover today for negative keywords in your Google AdWords account.